John, clinical psychologist at the OPENMINDS Psychiatry, Counseling and Neuroscience Center here in Dubai. Today, I'd like to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart. It's on self-compassion. But before we talk about self-compassion, I'd really like to understand what is the meaning of the word compassion. Well, compassion is an attitude that involves certain set of feelings, thoughts, motives, desires, urges, and behaviors that could be directed towards any living thing. It could be directed towards ourselves, another individual, a group of people, a society, animals, birds, or our environment. Therefore, when we talk about the concept of self-compassion, we are specifying that this attitude is being directed internally towards ourselves. Self-compassion involves being aware of our own pain and suffering, and while understanding that this pain is an unpleasant experience, it is absolutely normal for a human to experience. Therefore, directing feelings of kindness and self-care towards ourselves, as well as focusing our attention and energy on how we might alleviate our pain, are crucial components of practicing self-compassion. A question that arises in my mind is, why is self-compassion important? Self-compassion can bring great benefits for our mental health and well-being. Self-compassion can activate our soothe system, which calms our threat system, which is the system responsible for driving us from potential danger in order to protect ourselves. And our soothe system protects our drive system, which is the system that helps us to get things done and be active in our day-to-day lives. This is very vital and crucial to our lives, as without our soothe system, our threat and drive system could become overactive and could lead to unpleasant emotions such as anxiety, anger, and depression. Self-criticism is often considered the opposite of self-compassion. We, as individuals, could get stuck in a self-critical cycle where any problem we face activates our threat system, thereby making us feel anxious, angry, or depressed. If we use self-criticism as our way of dealing with whatever we are going through, this could in turn keep the threat system active and could maintain our problem and emotional suffering. Therefore, those who are highly self-critical might benefit from developing the ability to relate to themselves in a more compassionate and kind manner. Why is it so hard to be self-compassionate? Well, being self-compassionate is hard for most of us for various reasons. It could be due to our early life experiences. We may not have been taught or shown as children while growing up on how we need to be compassionate towards ourselves, and it might have never occurred to us that we need to treat ourselves kindly. Or, ironically, we have not known that treating ourselves kindly was even an option. The second reason for why we may find it hard to be self-compassionate is the negative beliefs that we have about self-compassion. Self-compassion is not something that we talk about or we are taught about. The idea of self-compassion can carry some negative connotations. Some people may think being self-compassionate is too touchy-feely and will lead to laziness, self-indulgence, or self-pity. The third reason is our threat system. Our brain is hardwired into threat mode. This is to easily protect ourselves from foreseeing danger. Seeing the negative is our default attention bias. So, turning our attention to more self-compassionate endeavors might not be something that comes naturally to us. However, self-compassion is none of these things, and everyone can benefit from a little more self-compassion. With this, I'd like to end this talk on self-compassion. I hope listening to this has been beneficial for its listeners. I hope you all have a nice evening. Thank you.